question for all the men out there. Do y'all even be husbands anymore?
The footage you're seeing is of me and my family being as carefree as we want to be, me believing that I was the luckiest man in the world and I was doing everything right, as a father. Shortly after that, I would find out that my ex resented me immensely. She would end up putting me on child support while we were in a relationship, while we were still in the same house, okay? Which would ultimately put me in debt of over $50,000 to $100,000, okay? Obviously, the state would take my license, put me further into a hole, yada, yada, yada. But why did she throw me out? Why did she choose to go and ride the car carousel? She was bored. We had been together since I was 18, and she decided to go and do what she wanted to do with a coworker. Oh well. Here's the thing, though. She didn't give me warning. She didn't give me things. She just started resenting me, started treating me like shit, and ultimately, she just threw me out.
Hey, he says I'm not taking care of you guys.
You see this, right? I'm not saying anything. What are you talking about?
Can you just say that?
What are you talking about?
You want to record me? I'm asking you not to record me, and it's against the law.
Okay, but I'm recording for my own thing. I'm not using it for court, dummies. Okay, I will, Sissy. Just threw me out of our house, okay? And I was destitute, homeless. I ended up out here in Vegas. And to this day, she won't tell me what I did wrong to end that relationship. She was just bored. And in that time, I haven't had a relationship with my kids. She's turned them against me. Even this past Easter, I tried to go and visit them. They wouldn't even open the fucking door. Okay? Young men right now don't want to get married because older men like me tell them the horror stories of what could happen. I was in that relationship for almost 16 years. I didn't think that it would end the way that it did. Not with me just waking up one day and being thrown out of my fucking house. You get what I'm saying? Nobody believes that. Ending up in debt, like I said, almost $100,000 in debt that I'm still paying off this day. Struggling to keep my head above water because I invested everything into that family as I was supposed to. But now that I'm on my own, now that I'm trying to navigate life, it's very difficult because I spent all of my youth under that woman. And it was my family. I didn't think anything of it. But we tell young men this because they need to focus on themselves. We see y'all videos. We hear what y'all talk about. And y'all are very open about y'all hypergamous nature. So when people like me get up here and tell people, no, don't tie that knot. Because you as a man will end up in a similar situation. Young men are listening. And I'm glad that they are. I really am. Because if I had a time machine, the one thing I would go back and do is to tell myself at 18, don't pick up that phone when that girl called you and you fell in love with that woman. She will ruin your fucking life.
A growing number of men are becoming disillusioned with the rapid changes in society that appear to be undermining traditional values, particularly in relationships and parenting, in recent years. Celebrities like Drea de Matteo, whose actions frequently reflect wider disturbing trends in society, are an example of this disillusionment. Many men have stopped dating and getting married because they feel pressured by the shifting expectations and moral landscape, which has led to the normalization of questionable behavior in the media and public life. Traditional masculinity's decline is increasingly linked to the deterioration of broader social structures, which points to a deeper crisis. Patterns in history suggest that these changes in social norms came before civilizations broke down, because people lost their ability to think critically and be morally upright, which caused problems and eventually led to their demise. These past failures are echoed in today's morally ambiguous culture, where poor parenting choices perpetuate a dysfunctional cycle that affects future generations. The declines that have accompanied the demise of great civilizations throughout history may have profound repercussions as society continues to undermine the foundations of traditional masculinity and critical thought.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever gotten a wedding invitation from somebody that you barely know? What the hell? It's like getting a bill in the mail. I hate weddings. I was at one a while back. Holy smokes, I ain't seen the bride was overweight, but whew. My buddy caught the garter belt. He's still been using it to tie up cordwood on his pickup truck.
That's what men are supposed to do. They're supposed to provide for a woman. So when a woman already has everything.
Oh, that's when they feel intimidated.
That's when
what
they
you're
feel
saying.
intimidated.
That man isn't intimidated by a woman like you. He's
Whether he's a
annoyed
boy-
by a woman like you. Because a man doesn't want to date another man. He wants to date a woman. Let's flip it so it makes sense and kind of pay attention, right? A woman like you that's independent boss babe, she took on characteristic traits of a man, like being non-agreeable, being assertive, and being dominant, which is all A-type personality traits, which is a naturally masculine trait. When a woman takes on that trait, it's like, ew, you're like a man now. So it's annoying. It's not intimidating. Now let's flip it. Let's say if you got with a man and he was very flamboyant and he didn't have any ambition and he was very agreeable. Like he was a yes man. Yes, baby, whatever you want, you can get this. He had no backbone. Would you feel intimidated by that man?
No.
If he was prettier.
Checkmate.
Wait,
Stop
I
it.
wanna
Stop
get-
it.
no,
Stop it.
no,
No.
I
The man, he's not feeling intimidated by the woman taking on masculine traits. He's looking for a feminine girl. He's just annoyed by it. Like, why are you trying to be a man? Be a woman. It's annoying.
You just lost your job, right?
Yeah.
Why'd you get fired? From
I went into work and they fired
no,
me.
what did they say?
You cannot work here anymore.
Look at me.
You
what did
cannot
they
work.
say?
You cannot work here anymore.
Yeah. Did you ask why?
So at my job, you cannot wear thongs. You have to wear like actual panties.
That cover more.
Cover more. Yes. And they're like, yeah, this is a law. You can get fired. I can get fired.
Yeah. It could have put them in a risky position if you were wearing something that was against the law. They could get their business shut down by
Well, I
you
got
not following
fired.
legal regulation. So it makes sense
I got
for you to get
fired.
fired.
Well, I never got directed. I never got directed.
I also don't
I
know
never
that
got directed.
I also don't know
Please.
that industry. So I can't say if they should have given a warning or not. It's not an industry I'm interested in. Fun
Yeah.
fact, I've never even been to a
That's lame.
I envision it being stinky and sticky, and also I don't get it.
How does
Either
that make
way.
you feel, Caleb?
Stinky and sticky?
Yeah.
I don't like stinky and sticky.
You don't.
You do?
I mean, sometimes, occasionally.
You are so.
What?
You're
I think it's something people should experience once in a lifetime, for real.
stinky and sticky?
Yeah, if you've never danced on a stage before and got a little stinky and sweaty, like on stage and enjoyed life, just let your hair down, you should really do it.
Damn, I can't figure out what to post today. Yep, that'll do it. 100,000 likes.
And that concludes today's discussion on MGTOW voice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on future videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video.